everybody. Yes, I am Ross Childs. I'm from Chicago. And I'm very happy to be here in this lovely basement bar and grill. Emphasis on the grill. I'm starving. I've not eaten since a Burger King sandwich that was attached to a gas station that almost made me late. So much I love fast food. I'm willing to slow down to get it. That was off the cuff and it didn't work. Thank you so much. You know, this is St. Louis-ish area. I see there's a Cardinals game back there. You know, I recently played a show up at the Chatham VFW where I mentioned that when did the Cardinals win the World Series? They were like 2006. They were like making it a huge deal, and I was just like, thank you so much, because I wish I had that amount of passion for a sports team. I was born in Houston. I moved to Chicago. You know, I was in Chicago when the Cubs won the World Series. I was in Chicago when the Astros won the World Series twice, and it was such a huge deal, and I was just like, yeah, this is cool, isn't it? It's fun to be here when the Cubs won the World Series, folks. I was at the parade. I was surrounded by people in their 80s, can't even go to the bathroom by themselves anymore, and they were waiting literally their entire lives for this moment. And at the time, I had moved to Chicago 3 years prior, and I was just like, man, who made this chili dip? This is tasty. Did you use Philadelphia cream cheese? So, get in tune, buddy. This first song I wrote the day after the Cubs won the World Series because it describes my experience. Since I moved here back in July, see you win, that's the truth. I can't blame anyone on the team. Guess I'm in the bandwagon, plenty of room here in the bandwagon. Ain't no room up in the bandwagon. I'm all in, wanted to win, bandwagon fan. Tell all my friends I watch your games every day. When the scores are just a movie search away. Scream for you and all the bad boys. At home I'm watching Dancing with the Stars. When you're on top of what I choose. But I'm gonna bail the second you start to lose. Guess I'm in the bandwagon. Plenty of room in the bandwagon. And the love in the bandwagon, I'm all in. Wanted to win, bandwagon fan. Yeah, when it comes to fans, I'm true blue. Never mind that all my memorabilia is completely brand new. Oh, just look at him go! He's doing the thing. Trying to win that cup, trophy, ring. Fighting for a piece of jewelry. Oh, you're going to the game? Nice! Totally clutch. Yeah. Grab some beers, a couple of hot dogs. I'm sorry, wait, the tickets are how much? Oh, you know what, man? You know what? I'm going to be in the hospital. Yeah, I got some shitty kidneys. In my body, and they got to just like cut me open, yank them out and put in new ones. And it's got to be done that day. Sorry, what day was it? It's got to be done that day. That day. Sorry, what time is the game? 5 p.m. It's got to be done at 5 p.m. That's the only time it's necessary. And yeah, so catch you next time, buddy. Bam, bam. My mom worked really hard on it. Thank you so much, folks. All right, and thank you to the folks who just got in. Welcome to the show. Woo! Go back to the gym. Need to go back to the gym. But the last time I went to the gym, I spilled SpaghettiOs all over a treadmill. One slipped and broke her neck. Another person slipped when they tried to help her. I opened up a second can of SpaghettiOs, but I went and spilled the SpaghettiOs too. Now I'm all out of SpaghettiOs. Also 6 people are paralyzed. Probably gonna end up going to prison. That's why I can't go back to the gym. Thank you, folks. Thank you, yes. As Tom mentioned earlier, yes, I am on TikTok. You can follow me at Crabman7. It's a fun time. And I'm surprised as hell that I actually found any kind of following on any kind of social media apparatus. Because I'm not good with technology, y'all. Like I'm filming the set tonight, but you know, if the button wasn't like red, I wouldn't know what to do with it. Like red to me, push there, do it. So the reason why I'm really bad with technology is because, quite frankly, I don't trust it. I feel like, especially with this rise in AI, that we're all just barreling towards our doom here. And we need to be careful, because technology will betray us the first second it gets. Yes, exactly. This guy is doing a great example of showing don't close your eyes for a minute.
You'll miss it.
Because they'll sneak up on you. The robots. Or maybe something a little closer to home. Well, the day started fine, but it turned out bad. Trouble going down, and I'm coming bad. Scientists were feeling good, alcohol, the soul brought the Pomeranian dog. They switched on the cloning machine. The dog got loose, got stuck in the beam. The fire's multiplying exponentially. It's the planet of Pomeranian. We'll try to cook this best we can. But the teeny tiny teacher right in the wood. They destroyed every box, every cage, thousands of fluffy puppets made to kill rage. They're spilling out into the street. Little yaps snap the bones under everyone's feet. No escape, no retreat from the planet of Pomeranian. One of them pockets of a best friend of mine. Mike looked at me and saw him. Morse called exploded out of him with tremendous force. Mike's nothing more than Paris corpse on the planet of Pomeranians. Oh, you can't call these dogs like roses scared. They cover everywhere in the earth. Saying our home, it's not a turf. It's the planet of Palmer, Brian De Palma, tasted chicken parma, sugar on the grassy knoll, table with the fauna, planet of Pomeranians. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Most of my songs are available for download. That one isn't because I haven't recorded it yet. I'm a little flustered, folks. I'm going to be honest with you. You know, the clothes I'm wearing right now are filthy, to be honest. Because all my clean clothes are smothered and covered in ginger ale. The last time I used a Canada dryer. You know, if a Catholic nuclear technician had himself a particularly sinful Saturday, his confession the following morning would be a critical mass. Exactly. To be honest, I'm kind of on the fence about neutrality. Hold on. Dayton, Ohio, please. Hold on. Because Ohio and I are just friends, all right? Take this time to tell you that I grew up with a stutter, and yes, it ruins all my punchlines. Having a stutter is like growing up with an excited puppy dog in your brain and throat. When you're about to say something funny, you're like, oh my God, say the funny thing! Say the funny thing! Say it. Don't worry about the seven. Just say the funny thing. Say the funny thing now. Say it. Say the funny thing. And you can't get the funny thing out because you want to say the first part first. What I'm saying, folks, is when you have a stutter, life really sucks. But it's funny. It learns you to appreciate. It teaches you to appreciate suspense. And folks, I'm actually kind of worried that Donald Duck will only ever be remembered for his grating voice and not his distinguishing, naval career. I'm getting married in August. Clap for me! My fiance and I, we love to go to get Indian food in Chicago. There's a lot of great options. The place we like particularly is Garib Nawaz. It's great. Of course, the last time we went there, they ran out of bread, which didn't really bother me much because frankly it was a non-issue. Got an STD at a music festival. It is burning, man. I was almost late coming to this show. I got here about 5 minutes before we started. I've always struggled with time management, but I learned to hack. Come on, I learned to hack. And if you struggle with time management too, please use this. It'll treat you so well. Before you go anywhere, cover yourself in an entire jar of peanut butter, name brand peanut butter. way, no matter what time you arrive,
You're there in a jiff.
Thank you very much, folks. Oh, speaking of Donald Duck, last week I had one of the most painful experiences of my life. It was a kidney stone. I was actually recording a voiceover audition. I am an actor, at least I'm trying to be, and I was recording a voiceover audition, and I finished recording, and I was on my computer, I was doing the whole, computer editing thing, cutting it down, cutting out all the bad parts to submit it, and while I'm cutting it down, I get this sensation in my nethers, in my downstairs area. It feels like I've been kicked in the Menards. and I should have just said in Menards. But it's like, if anyone's ever been kicked in the balls, you know it starts small and then it radiates. So I just thought, because I wasn't wearing underwear at the time, I was just doing the pants, and I thought I thought I sat on my balls, all right? I thought I sat on my balls, which happened, and it started like this, just like, how? And fortunately, my fiance at the time, she's my fiance currently. At the time, my fiance, we didn't split up. At the time, my fiance was working from home, so she heard me screaming, and she just thought I was still recording the audition, and I was just losing my shit. Like, oh, come on, get it right. That's a very common. It happens a lot in your household. She's learned to accept it. But then I came walking up to her in her office, and thank God she wasn't on a meeting or a Zoom thing of any kind, because at this point I'm Donald Ducking it at this point. I got a shirt on, nothing underneath, and I'm just like, baby, something's wrong. And she was just like, what? Oh my God, and I'm just like twigs and berries just floating in the air. Just like normally when I do that at home, it means, hey, let's get down to business. Let's have some fun. Hey, Donald Ducking it, just feeling free. Want to be my Daisy? All right. No, this time, I'm just like, I'm walking as if I'm a newborn, just I'm making sounds just like a walrus that just doesn't want to give up. But here's the fucked up thing. She said, you need to go to the ER. And I'm like, no. Yes, I do, because this is the most pain I've ever felt. It was all over this place, into the back, and just strapping down. I wasn't sure if it was a kidney stone or testicular torsion. All right? Testicular torsion is awful. It requires surgery. So I was really worried. But here's the worst part. I hadn't submitted my audition yet. So it was ready to go. So before we left, before I put on pants, I was struggling to just push the button. It was like the scene in the action movie where the bombs are placed and it's the evil guy's lair, and it's like not the main character, but the main character's best friend is shot in the gut, and he's like, get out of here, I'll take care of this. And he's got to hit the detonator, and it's like just out of reach, and he's just like, just before he hits the button, he says some cool shit like, see you in hell, General, and just like taps it. That's how it felt for me. But I was submitting an audition, so it wasn't as high stakes, but for me it felt like, see you in hell, Seth MacFarlane. I did not get a callback. So this next song is inspired, even though I wrote it before this happened, it's inspired by that event. It was all fine. I went to the hospital for 5 hours, and they just told me, hey, you have blood in your urine. And it's like, yep, I know. It happens. But they didn't find a kidney stone. They theorized that, that pain you felt was the kidney stone leaving you. But here's a prescription for some heavy narcotics. Just have fun. much of it as much as you can stand, honestly. Oh, I just got home and I've had a long day. My hands in the comb, I'm working hard for my pay. But the suit and this tie might as well be my too. So I let it all fly and I'm alone in my room. Now I'm feeling so free, like I can let myself go. Lose the pants, socks, and shoes, like burning high below. But I keep on the shirt, it's like the tiniest gown. Now I'm living my truth, I'm naked from the waist down. Donald Ducking it, yeah. Donald Ducking it, yeah. Donald Ducking it, yeah. Feel the wind on your body. Oh, but I hear a sound, my baby's at the front door. But I see what's coming round, I'll be discovered for sure. What will she do when she knows? Explaining this will be tough. It's like my jaw's so close, my bottom half in my butt. So I try to hide, pretend I trip and I fall. Yeah, my flip lane is out, and she sees me in the hall. She gets that look in her eyes, I don't know what she will do. But then she drops trial, now she's doing it too. She's Donald Ducking it, yeah. She's Daisy Ducking it, yeah. She's Daisy Ducking it raw, yeah. Awesome, call me the Pooh. Wow! I want to run a marathon like this. Pants are a prison, my sack feels attacked. Time to get this muffin out of the oven. You know, sitting pants on a metal chair lowers your overall body temperature. Remember the Disney Corporation is a cease and desist letter? Oh, going strong and it don't feel like a sin. Got an uncovered dawn, no coochies out in the wind. Keep the thermostat up, don't mind the sweat on his hands. And shirts and tops, cause we burned on our pants. And we're spreading the news, this is the best way to be. Use the pants, shorts, and skirts, and start to live free. Let your booty head breathe, let your bottom head go. Cause when it's business up top, the party is down below. Donald Ducking it, yeah. Donald Ducking it, yeah. Donald Ducking it, yeah. The undercarriage needs Donald Ducking it, yeah. Donald Ducking it, girl. Donald Ducking girl, girl. Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much, folks. Yeah! Woo! I got forks where my hands should be, just when they're near water. I got forks where my hands should be, and I'll never get to hold my daughter. It's a very debilitating condition. Thank you, Pat. So this next song, I'm very excited to play because the previous stand-up when Molly talked about this particular appliance in her set. And this is a song that's dedicated to the air fryer. A little too rough on that one. Too much pepper on that steak. There we go. Perfect. All right, so by the way, this is just a bit of a brag. This song is recorded. You can buy it anywhere music is sold, except in the real world. On the online world, you can't buy this at Walmart. I wish you could. That'd be awesome. Oh, think of the deals. The song is called Air Fryer Blues, and I recorded this at Sun Studios in Memphis, Tennessee. So yeah. This is Air Fryer. People have to tell you about the air fryer. Open the box, put it on the counter, ignore the instruction book. The air fryer don't use grease or fat, you'll jump right out of your seat. Because the air fryer is the very best way for cooking the welding. Simpler than a microwave, perfect for cooking snack. Or the CEO to use taxpayer dollars on being stuck on the bag. Dry rubs on marinades, hot air fries for these. Return that Chicago into logos to the movies and the movies. Air fry the rich, air fry the rich. Billionaire barbecue sounds good to me. How about you? Air fry the rich, air fry the rich. Zuckerberg's kidneys stuffed with cheddar cheese. Old Rupert Murdoch, he's made of British meat. Pulsing millipedes and our air fry for a taste of treat. Season him liberally, crank the heat, that's some Dutch. Add a squirt of lime juice, cause it tastes so rich. Air fry the rich, air fry the rich. Wall Street, Prigozine, say one or two plates for me. Air fry the rich, air fry the rich. Thomas A. Kennedy, CEO of Raytheon, you do well in aluminum foil with your parents' potatoes and corn. Here's a fella, Elon Musk, right inside a big overbust. How about the Brothers Coke, marinated in liquid smoke? The entire Walton family, 15 minutes extra crispy. Bloomberg, Bezos, Trump, Ramadan, cooked in a fryer from Amazon. Don't be sad about billionaires dying, we're already hungry. Let's get frying. Air fry the rich, air fry the rich. Gather up the blood that's blue, put in a pot and make fondue. Air fry the rich, air fry the rich. Freddie Smith from FedEx, start a full rack of ribs. Oh, the freezer's in the red, but the air fryer's in the black. Fridge is full about 1% now, yeah, taste the snack. Walls around are bursting, spilling out to the street. Kitchen's working overtime, it'll be all you can eat. Air fry the rich, air fry the rich. So much food, we're gonna share it. Also eat their kids so they can inherit. Air fry the rich, air fry the rich. Just remember, clean after every use. Oh, who's got a Zantac? Oh, that's some nasty heartburn. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm Ross Childs. Here's your host, Tom. Thank you, Casinos.
Ross Childs, everyone. All right. That's been